Okay, I'm back. This happened. I'm sorry. We had a really good cut. It cut really badly. So we're gonna start again. My bad. Um, don't mind the hand. Yeah, let's get started.
I pulled my truck up to the intercom at a little past 2
He's
in the
pulling
morning
his
as per
truck up.
usual. But strangely, even after 10 minutes, nobody had asked me for my order. Hello? Anybody there? Sometimes they don't realize somebody's waiting in line until I say something. But even after I hollered at them, they still weren't saying anything. Hey,
Be
you
sure
in
to
there?
subscribe to
Trying
Horror
place an
Shorts
order.
Party.
I usually wouldn't
They're
use
really
that type
good
of
at
tone
making
with
stories. So
employees,
like,
but I was very
you know,
hungry and cranky.
subscribe.
And I didn't want to have to go
They're really
across
good.
town to McDonald's just
I'm
to
gonna go
get
grab
something to eat.
Kakarot. Be right back.
Come on, guys. Your lights are still on. The sign says 24/7. I know you're in there. Don't make me pull up around the corner.
And there I was,
Kakarot,
still
get over
left
here.
hanging with no response.
All right, fine. I'm coming
All
up
right.
to the window.
After I couldn't
Vegeta's
reach
taking a
the
break.
window, I
I'm
pulled
gonna
to
be
the
reacting.
window, hoping to give them a piece of my mind.
Vegeta
I was
died
thinking they were
somehow.
either sleeping on the job or ignoring me. And
We're gonna be
took
reacting.
offense to either one.
It's about Burger King.
But
I love
when
Burger King.
pulled
I'm
up to the
hungry.
window, I didn't see anybody
Don't take
inside.
my McDonald's.
All the lights were still on though,
I
so I,
will
knew
murder
they were
you.
open. I sat there and stared.
Anyways,
through the
let's
window
get
for
back to
several
it.
minutes, trying to catch a glimpse of something. However, as it started to get closer to 2:30
Am I
in
covering
the
it?
morning,
Okay,
I
okay.
realized I could have gone to McDonald's and eaten already, and I was just about to. Give
Imagine
up,
going to
but at the
Burger King,
last second,
seriously, though.
I heard people talking from inside. Suddenly, I was pissed off all over again.
He's knocking on the
Get
window
off your
because
lazy butts and take my order. Clean the wax out of your ears while you're at it.
I even knocked on the window too, but it looked like
this
the
guy
only
is
thing that it accomplished was
cuckoo,
making
like
people
Vegeta.
inside. go
I heard
quiet.
that.
It
Oh,
was
my bad.
starting to look like a lost cause. I should just drive away from. Then, out
What
of
the
nowhere,
fuck?
the cashier's face slams into the window. He was drenched in sweat with bloodshot eyes and his hands pressed against the glass. He startled me so
You know,
bad
you
that
wouldn't
I was at a
personally
loss
catch
for
me
words.
going there.
The cords started slowly opening. I could see how much his hands were shaking. Good evening, sir.
I feel bad for him.
How may I take your
Looks
order?
like he's getting
I'll
abused
just have a
by
Whopper.
his
Thank you. Will that be all today,
customers.
sir? Yes, please.
Sorry if this
Just
video
the
is
Whopper
solo
and I'll be on
quality,
my way. The
but
cashier
if you
called
want
me,
to,
and I
comment
saw
about
him
the
clench his
quality
jaw
in this
like he was
video.
holding back something he wanted to say.
YouTube
I
analytics.
stared
Bye.
him down and waited for him to spit it out. Are you sure you wouldn't like anything else? We have lots of other food items on the menu. Sides, sauces, desserts, breakfast
seems to be getting
biscuits, and
abused.
thank you, man. I said I just wanted a Whopper
Call
and that's it.
911. He needs to call
But,
911.
Sir, I insist.
And
There you're
I
at.
insist that you shut up and listen to me. Just place my order, take my money, and give me my food.
I felt bad for yelling at him again, but I was done with playing whatever his game was. His whole body was trembling by now. He was sweating like a pig, but finally, he nodded and punched it in. No problem, sir. It's just the Whopper
You know, I feel bad for
sandwich.
this manager. Like, honestly.
$1,000.
who's more depressing than Vegeta's
What?
pride?
Do you think I'm an
I
idiot?
heard that.
How much a Whopper
Vegeta,
costs?
shut your.
$8,000. Matter of fact, you ought to be
Sorry, I
paying
just
me
got
for
Vegeta
wasting
out
my
of here.
time. Do you even know how long I've been out here waiting for you? 30 minutes. And all I want is one Whopper.
Be sure to
Stop
subscribe to
playing
Horror
games,
Shorts
do
Party,
your
by the
job.
way, and Prince
My
Vegeta.
apologies, sir.
Although he's not
It must
featured
be
in
the
this video.
machine. It's very old. It must be broken. I'm working the whole restaurant by myself tonight, so I haven't had time to fix it. Blah, blah,
Some
blah. Quit
weird-ass
whining.
burger
Your job isn't that
shit.
hard.
Nom, nom, nom.
But it is. You see, I was thinking, if you could just give me a tip in cash. What? A tip. You know, just $1,000 cash for holding down the business. I couldn't believe
Oh
it.
no, nope.
I was so pissed off again that I'd gone far past the point of yelling and
I ain't
screaming.
doing that.
It
You
reached
wouldn't
a
catch me
boiling
doing
point
that.
where I was
Nuh-uh.
tempted to just punch the scheming dirtbag's lights out. Listen here, buddy. I'm this close to just leaving. But honestly, I'm closer to giving you a knuckle sandwich. Ever heard of a sandwich before? It's what I've been
bad for
trying to
this
get from
manager.
you this whole time. I know your machine is working just fine. You're the problem. You lazy, entitled, slimy little snot-nosed brat!
Suddenly, the cashier did something bizarre. He now had his hands clasped together and was hanging out the window and pleading with me.
Please, sir, just give me the money. I need it. You don't understand. Please.
I'll
you
give
have to give it to me. You
$100,
have to.
but no
I
1,000.
pushed him back and started
That's
to drive.
robbing me.
But then, to my surprise, the scrawny little twerp lunged forward and grabbed me by the collar. I stopped so I wouldn't accidentally kill him with my truck, and that's when he got even more desperate.
Please, you don't understand. Just give me the money, please.
There was sadness and fear in his eyes, which made me hold back from hitting him. He was crying as he screamed at me. He froze after a few seconds, so I grabbed him by the collar and set him back a few inches.
Get off of me. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Someone's in the Burger
I was
King that's
completely
making
taken
more.
aback when he whispered, "Please
It's
call
like-
the cops." What? Unfortunately,
He didn't have time to explain. Somebody appeared behind him and yanked him back through the window.
Oh, fuck.
Then, some deranged creep was staring me down, and it was obvious they were not an employee of Burger King. In a second, he charged forward and tried to grab me, but I sped off just in time and raced home.
Manager.
I was so confused and
I
disturbed.
wonder
that
what
I lost all
happened to
my hands,
him.
and I called it a night and went straight to bed. The next morning, I flipped the
This is
TV
my
on
second
the
vid of
wall.
2023, just so you know.
I
Happy
saw
New Year, guys.
hard scene.
Hope you all have a good
Same
year.
Burger King I was at was reportedly robbed, and that poor worker's face was plastered on the broadcast as the face of the victim. He was allegedly held at gunpoint and didn't end up surviving the ordeal. To this day, I still beat myself up about it. Maybe I could have saved him. If I had known there was a human life on the line, things would have been different. I can't even think about eating at Burger King ever again. On November 18th,
That's why Burger King's nasty. Gohan? Son, where have you been? I haven't seen you ever since. This is why I left him. This is why I left him. This is just sad. Okay, it's Piccolo.
Our eyes can only see so much.
Yes.
But what if they could
Like
see
Burger King.
more?
I don't care about Amazon ads.
a man entered a
Anyways.
Burger King demanding free food. The employees reportedly refused his demand. Things only escalated from there, which prompted an employee to think quickly on their feet. They alerted a customer in the drive-thru to call 911 during the robbery.
Yeah. Subscribe to Horror Shorts Party again. This is the second plug. I wish I had merch. I will probably update my channel in the future.
I'm a regular customer at Burger King, always enjoying what they have to offer in their menu. Since the food quality had never ceased to amaze me, I had become loyal to this fast food restaurant for many years. Fortunately, one of the branches was situated near my home.
This sounds so fun.
Making it a 10-minute walk and convenient to get my Burger King fix. I didn't care if my diet revolved around Burger King, and although I enjoyed
That's
their
how you become
waffles,
like Nico
it was
Cotto
their
Avocado.
chicken tender crisp sandwich that won me over.
You become like a
I
Big
was
Mac.
free to eat as much
That's
as
how you
I could
become like
from
him.
Burger King, since
See?
my husband was rarely home to cook a nice homemade
He's
meal.
becoming
But I
Nico
never
Cotto
complained
Avocado.
as I wasn't the
I mean,
best
she.
cook
I
myself.
meant she.
In fact, I've always admired his hard work, and with him being away most of the time, I could get away with my obsession from Burger King since no one was
Burger
around
King's
to
nasty, by the
reprimand
way.
me.
Don't
So
try their
it was
fries.
a
Their
window
fries
of
are
opportunity I couldn't
disgusting.
refuse. I would always tell myself that going for a walk as I
But
headed
Wendy's
to
salty
Burger
fries
King
are
was
good,
the
not
best
gonna
way
lie.
to burn off calories. But deep down, I knew it was pointless, as I would quickly get them back from eating BK all over again. But little did I know at the time that things would drastically change. I was familiar with
So
all
she's
the employees
basically-
working for the Burger.
Pause. So she's basically, what she is doing is she's eating Burger King, right? Then walking it off. And then immediately after that, she's eating Burger King again. There was a term for that. Hold on. What was the term? Oh yeah, laziness. I'm looking at you, Nico Cotto Avocado. Anyways,
Burger King branch near my place. So
right next to
if
your
a
phone, by
new
the
guy
way. I
came
mean,
along, I
camera
knew
recorder.
instantly. Not that there was anything wrong with it, but I felt shivers
Alright,
running
just came
down my
back.
spine as
Anyway, I
glanced
just came
at the
back.
creep smiling at me as he
Oh,
stared.
it's
Then, when I
nasty.
looked across the counter,
It's
I was
nasty.
distraught to see that most of their former staff had been replaced. Nonetheless, a change of staff wasn't enough to push me away. I ordered the usual from the creep despite my reluctance, and even when I tried to avoid negative thoughts, he rubbed me the wrong way.
Hi.
I said, unable to look him in the eyes, keeping myself fixated on his name tag. Then I gave my order.
Well, Brian, I'll have a chicken tender crisp to go, please.
To go. Are you sure? He replied.
Their name is Ryan.
Yes.
They might be a creep.
Go.
I said, to go sit at
Always
the table.
learn your
I didn't
lessons.
know if this weirdo was intentionally joking or not, but he was definitely making
Wait.
me feel uncomfortable.
We're gonna go back
so
to
I
physics.
told him,
I'm sorry.
to go sit at the table. I didn't know if this weirdo was intentionally joking or not, but he was definitely making me feel uncomfortable. So I told him,
I'm sorry,
Imagine being
but
feeling
I'll be taking it
uncomfortable.
home. Thanks.
there's no place like home like Burger King, he said, as he blankly started staring towards my chest. I then placed a few
Oh. Anyways.
Crumpled up bills on the counter and waited elsewhere. A few minutes
This is
later,
nasty.
he handed over my order and I immediately got the hell out
I
of
don't
there.
like this.
For a week or two,
I don't
couldn't
trust this.
stop the urge to order my favorite sandwich from Burger King. And unfortunately, all the other
Who bet
branches
it's the
were
Whopper?
miles
I bet
away,
$9
a bit
it
too
was the Whopper.
troublesome for me to visit. So, even if I had to see that creep repeatedly, it was something I could endure as long as I had
bet
a bite
$9
of that
she's having with the
tasty
buffalo sauce.
sandwich.
She's like,
Then, as the weeks passed, I began experiencing stomach pains that were a bit more severe than the ones I had encountered before.
He put
However,
something
I was
there.
incredibly stubborn. My husband tried
Probably
talking me
something
out of
that's
it,
bad
but I
for your
still
stomach.
didn't listen. I kept trying
You
to
know,
find
like
other
neurotoxins
scapegoats to
or
avoid
something.
putting the blame on Burger King, but the pain in my stomach only worsened. Then, that's when a thought came to mind. Suddenly, images of that creep appeared in my head, reminding me of how he was hitting on me the other time. So, I suspected that this particular employee was behind this. He must have done something to my sandwich, taking a toll on my health.
What
I
if he
so
was
mad that I told my husband about the creep. Initially, I didn't
spitting
want
in
him
the
to know,
burger?
afraid I would forever be banned from buying my favorite meal. But then, I urged him to accompany me to the restaurant to meet the manager and complain about the creep. However, my husband shook his head, telling me it wouldn't be wise since I didn't have any evidence to prove my statement. So, one night, my husband and I decided to
ready?
do a little investigation of our own. We both dropped by the Burger King, where I had ordered the same sandwich with the creep serving it to me.
Hi, I'll have a chicken tender crisp to go, please.
He snickered and said,
She likes
"What the hell
chicken
happened to your
tenders."
radiant glow? You seem rather sluggish and pale today." I ignored him, giving him the payment and putting my sandwich in the bag. Then, I sat beside my husband in the restaurant, took out the sandwich, and began inspecting it. Then suddenly, my partner's
Wait, that doesn't
eyes
look
grew
like chicken
wide as he
tender.
said, "What the hell is this?" It seemed like something was moving.
That's
across
not a
the
chicken
meat.
tender,
I rubbed
that's
my
a
eyes in
burger.
disbelief, thinking we were imagining things,
What the
but we weren't. Upon taking a closer look, we could see about a dozen slugs in it.
Yeah,
I felt
okay,
sick
nope,
to my
nope,
stomach.
nope.
I wanted to throw up. All this
I have a severe fear of slugs. After learning of what Lord Slug did, I am now forever scarred. Wait, isn't supposed to Kakarot say that? Wait, Kakarot, get over here. Do you have a fear of slugs? Yes. Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. Kakarot be substituted. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Vegeta has to go to the bathroom because he has a severe fear of slugs. But I'm ready. We're going to start the video in 3, 2, 1.
time, knowing that I was consuming slugs made me start to act irrational. My husband tried calming me down, but even he couldn't
nasty.
control himself any longer. That's when he went into a fit of rage and started trashing the
Actually, pause. Okay, this is from me. This is from Caleb. I'm actually getting a stomachache. This is really nasty. Do not ever... Always watch Burger King. Watch the Burger King employees. Do not trust them. Okay, we're going to continue the video. And here we go. Fries, nuggets,
restaurant, tossing garbage cans and emptying this straw dispensary all over the place. Then he went to the counter and grabbed the creep by his collar, saying, "How dare you put slugs in my wife's sandwich, you piece of shit!" The
Oh, I
creep
thought it
then
was a
started
girlfriend.
to act oblivious to what was going on, saying, "Sir, I have no idea what you're talking about." I can tell my husband became more irritated as the man replied without a tinge of remorse. I could tell my husband was itching to deck the
Oh,
guy
I'm in the way, my
face,
bad.
but he was somehow
I'll
able
talk to you
to
later, bye.
retain himself. I remember seeing most of the other customers getting up to leave, having lost their appetite after hearing what my husband said to the creep.
This
I
is
then
nasty.
tried to reason out with the manager, but
McDonald's
he
is
ended
also
up siding
nasty,
with
but,
the
like,
bastard employee and
they make their
kicked us
fries
out for
good, so
causing
it's
a public
addicting.
nuisance. Me and my husband were
Anyways.
convinced the manager was either in on it or he was afraid of the damage this would cause to Burger King's reputation. So we had
I
no
don't give a
choice
care
but to
about Burger
report
King's
the incident
reputation.
to the authorities, where we handed them the slug-infested sandwich as our primary evidence. The cops promised to get back to us soon, but as the weeks passed, there was still no news about its progress. Since then, I hadn't heard about the creep or the slugs. This story wasn't
Okay, I'll pause right here. It's Burger King ad.
inspired by a story that happened at a Burger King branch at Priestgate, Darlington. A young woman discovered a slug in her chicken tender crisp sandwich and accused the fast food restaurant of ignoring her complaint. A spokesperson has since stated that they have begun preliminary investigation.
Alright, Kakarot just fainted from the picture.
Upon searching for a follow-up, it seems like the restaurant has permanently closed down.
So spooky! Oh, I gotta throw up. Alright, I'm back. Foot let it. Oh, I can imagine. Ready?
This story happened a few years.
Here's what's gonna happen. So there's gonna be this guy ordering Burger King, right? It's gonna be a lettuce that's shaped like a foot. $9 bet. Here we go.
Years ago when I worked at Burger King. I swear it's all true. And in any case, it's a vivid
I keep
traumatic
dripping.
memory that I must live with. But despite this, nobody ever seems to believe me.
Back.
Of course, that won't stop
I'm
me
seeing
from
the
sharing
reflection.
my experience. I was a college dropout, so I had to get the job at
Ugh.
Burger King.
Look at his nose. Look at his nose. Look at his nose. Look at him. Someone's in there. He's gonna be like, "Whee, go on, building, go." Okay, anyways, continue.
In town so I could make enough money to move out of my parents' house. I was full-time and usually got stuck with the short end of the stick. My boss made me work the graveyard shifts, since the particular franchise I worked at was a 24-hour location. I didn't mind though. The night was very relaxed compared to the day. The longer I worked there, the more I got used to seeing the same sparse crowd of regulars. It wasn't just the
Hobo guys at McDonald's confirmed. Guys, it's Vsauce. Vsauce, right there. Not him. Not him. Right there. Vsauce. Look at him. Oh, you can't see him. He's off camera, but he's wearing a blue shirt. Just to let you know. Shameless plugs. I don't have a shameless plug. I'm actually not sponsored by anyone. This is just a pure video. Go get Raid Shadow Legends today.
But the dining area too.
Sorry, Vegeta
There
got
were
carried
usually
away by
a
Raid
handful of
Shadow.
students on their
Subscribe
laptops
to
hopped
Raid
up on the
Shadow
crappy
Legends.
coffee
Shut up,
and studied
Vegeta. Okay.
feverishly throughout the night. Aside from them, there were 3 or 4 homeless guys that would pitch in their quarters on a cup
I
of
knew
coffee
it.
just so they could
I
all
mean,
have an
Vegeta knew it.
excuse
They were
to chill
hobos.
inside. And towards the end of my shift, I'd always see the same set of corporate businessmen stopping in for a bite to eat before going to work. Honestly, it was a decent job. However, that was only the case until one very different night, after which my life has never been the same. It started off deader than usual. None of the regulars were showing face, and barely anybody had come through the drive-thru either.
So-
I was the only person working that night, so this was all fine with me. My boss had intentionally
getting
put
this.
me
He's
on
the guy in
schedule
the
by
hat.
myself, expecting correctly that there would be very little business.
They're getting this. He's the
At
guy in the
around
hat. This is
midpoint
Goku,
of
by
my
the way.
shift, the whole place was empty, and I assumed I wouldn't get any
Actually, this is
customers
a
for
big
couple
Burger King on
hours.
set.
So I started.
This is a big Burger King on second thought. Whenever I go to Burger King, it's always like you see the naturals. You'd see the average Joe. You see the person that's way too invested into a TV show. And then you see the casual anime fan. Non-disclosure agreement. But anyways, that's what you would usually see at Burger King. And then you'd see like 4 to 5 children. Yeah. And they all be like, they be running this way, that way, this way, that way. You know, it's really sad, honestly, going to a Burger King. But we're gonna continue the video. Subscribe to Horror Shorts Party. It's pretty cool. I'm not promoting them, but you know, they make good horror stories. It's like, woo, wee, boo. Oh, wait, wrong way. Boo. Anyways.
To make myself busy by mopping the floor. I went into the kitchen to fill up the bucket, but when I came back out front, somebody was sitting in a window booth on the far side of the restaurant.
Pause. 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 Who is that? That is the most nastiest, grassiest, trastiest, bastiest, tranniest. I can't rhyme. That's nasty, okay? It's more nastier than toenails. Not that I would personally now, but, you know, it's more nastier. No. No. This is why I like chicken sandwiches. And not Burger King ones, if you're thinking that. Not from the earlier story. Nasty. But I gotta go. It's the end of my recording video. Hope you all have a good day, and bye.